frosted on, which is required. Can we change the wall colors that very often?
No, you can't. So it definitely, but you can change a part of it. And just changing that little bit of it can give you a complete different look. So I'm a person who loves ivory or beige as walls, but there's this one wall that can reflect your mood, can reflect a fashion trend, can reflect a change that you're looking at. Sometimes changing your wardrobe, changing a color in the wall in your house just makes you feel different. And it's that difference that takes you ahead and makes you feel better.
Thank you. But with the change, as I've mentioned, can this color, except the patching up, like you change the color on the wall, a part of it again, if of course looking to the weather we have, we would love to change that part which is not standing its time. So can we change that on the wall and patch on the wall? I mean, it may be a technical question, but then...
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so I don't think there is an issue about changing a part of the wall. It's doable.
Patching.
And the people who, what they do and try and do is they try and create, a small recess or a beautiful motif on the wall, which is what, instead of doing anything to the wall, you could use one of the motifs that Manish has created. And then suddenly a wall starts using things like dull gold, etc., which stands out very different from what the color could be around. So there is a way you could express some of this without doing up the whole wall again.
Also inspired by traditional clothes, we introduced borders. So you could just retain the whole wall color, but just add a border to it, and that could make the wall look completely new and different.
Now I know the secret of your style. Only a little change and it will make a lot of change.
Tradition.
Fashion comes back after 20 years, 10 years, 30 years. But this will, I suppose, should be everlasting, but not lasting as it would say, okay, now I don't want to see my wall. I want to see it back in one of the 17 shades.
I think today, whether it's movies, we were just discussing that, or whether it's the ads that you see on television, we're all celebrating India. If you've noticed, like everything is becoming very cultural, rooted. So the entire collection is also very, very rooted. It goes back to tradition, and I think as Indians today, we're all so proud of wearing Indian clothes all over, or looking at movies which are getting more and more organic. And I think that's what it is. So the new trend everywhere around, whether it's food, whether it's movies, any kind of art and culture, is about celebrating India.
Thank you. Just one from Akhtar. He himself is very stylish but very sober. But when he gets out to make a film, he makes it colorful. Is that correct? Thank you. Yes.
No, sorry, I'll just add one thing to what you were asking, Manish, about changing the color, changing a patch. I think human beings are also constantly changing. Who we are, we're constantly developing, learning new things, visiting new places. Our personality keeps changing as well. And with that, I think apart from, I don't know whether it's your whole wall, you can make subtle changes to things in your house. So like going by Manish and the clothes that he does, I'm sure he'll tell you that a pocket square of a different color will completely change the look of what a person is wearing, although it could be exactly the same suit that was worn the previous night. So it really is your experiences that eventually add up to what it is, your house. So whether it comes in the form of photographs, in the form of a thing that you buy somewhere and put in a corner, or then something that you just change on a little corner of a wall. But that change is constant, it keeps happening.
Yes. Everybody would love to do that, provided other aspect is considered the cost, which their lights can afford, and the time. So sometimes the relation has to be established between the cost and the change.
But maybe a little bit more thinking before you put something on the wall, more than the cost actually.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Manish. Manish here.
Okay. Which one? Can you stand up? We can't see you there.
Yeah.
There's a camera in between. Yeah. Fine.
Hi, Manish. My first question is to you. As we all know, Farhan is a multi-talented personality. He's a director, actor, producer, singer, poet, and whatnot. So, which color do you think will define Farhan's personality the best?
Farhan. Well, I think white looks really nice, and then black looks really nice. I mean, that's an Indian sherwani or a bangala or the blazer that he's wearing. He carries everything so well, but I think he loves muted colors. I don't think he's a person who would go for very bright colors in his clothes. Am I right?
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Except for my socks, I guess.
Yeah, which is, I think, really trendy. And so that's what it is. That's, I think, what his signature style is.
And Farhan, there's some offbeat question. As you come from an Indian cinema, Indian film industry, as we all know, Dulux Saab is not keeping well and has been hospitalized. What do you need to say on this?
Well, I just wish him a speedy recovery. He is one of the most influential actors that we've ever had. And his presence is something that's very reassuring for everyone. You know, so I just wish him a speedy recovery.
And talking about colors, Farhan, you know, which is that color which you feel, you know, that suits you or suits Manish the best?
That suits me or Manish?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the
Same
same
question
color.
for Manish,
The
same for you, sir.
I thought the same color.
Yeah.
I really don't know what it's a very mood related thing, yeah, to be honest. You know, what color you'd like to wear. But I think Manish is right from whatever, I guess this is a part of his job to notice what people are wearing. So he's noticed a lot more, I guess, of what I wear than I have of what he wears. I'm sorry, Manish. But the fact is that I think Manish, of course, he's a lot more experimental, I think, in colors and with his clothes than I am. I'm definitely a lot more sober when it comes to my clothes, apart from my socks, as Manish pointed out.
Any more questions?
What we were all wondering and thinking about the lady in red without Manish, or with Manish, lady in red should be there.
Well, I'm definitely not the lady in red.
I came with that.
So,
Lady in red?
who is the lady in red? I think this Manish would he would answer. Right?
So I think, as Rajiv rightly said, Lady of Red is a rendition of the thought that you have. You know, so it comes in a color which is what we call Manish's signature color, red, which is clearly part of the collection. So, and as the collection says, what's on your mind is on your wall. So the lady in red is associated with bringing your mind along with the wall, on the wall itself, which is why if you look at the drape, it sort of remains an enigmatic.
It's giving a personality, a persona to the brand. Because Velvet Touch, I think we've known in 3 decades.
After having a little bit of review about the food picture which had come in, because there are picture personalities.
Yeah, but I think it's important that as both of them were saying, everybody has a different rendition of what's there in his own mind, and hence we didn't want to give it a solid look right now. We wanted, you know, because it's finally the lady in red that appeals to you would be different than lady in red with somebody else, and that's what this lady in red stands for. It appeals to everybody around.
All right, with that, I think we can have a photo op now. Can we all be there?
Thank you.
Come. है ना बिल्कुल सीरियस से हो गया है ना बोलिए ना मेडल लेने के बाद थैंक यू yeah, pleasure. लुक ये रख दूं चलिए
मनीष सबसे पहले ये जानना चाहेंगे कि इस समय आपका जो फेवरेट रंग है वो कितना और ज्यादा कलरफुल होगा क्योंकि 25 तारीख नजदीक आने वाली है।
देखिए मेरे तो इस टाइम ज़िंदगी जो है वो बिल्कुल रंगा रंग हो रखी है बिकॉज मेरी फिल्म 25 अक्टूबर को रिलीज़ हो रही है मिकी वायरस और काफ़ी नर्वसनेस मैं पहली बार फील कर रहा हूँ। जैसे कि सब जानते हैं मैं स्टेज पे जाता हूँ तो मैं अलग ही हुआ होता हूँ लेकिन इस बार थोड़ी सी नर्वसनेस है। आई होप सब पसंद करें।
इसके अलावा जानना चाहेंगे कि क्या मतलब क्या खास होने वाली इस फिल्म में मिकी वायरस में क्या मनीष का रंग वही सेम है या कुछ बदलाव?
नहीं यार आप मनीष को भी फुल अलग अलग रंगों में देखेंगे। अभी तक आपने मनीष पॉल को सिर्फ हंसाते दिखा है, कॉमेडी करते दिखा है, लेकिन इसमें मैं एक्शन भी कर रहा हूँ, मैं रोमांस भी कर रहा हूँ, मैं थोड़ा सीरियस भी आपको नजर आऊँगा फिल्म में। तो काफ़ी सारे रंग हैं एंड देखते हैं कैसा रहता है।
एक्शन करना ज़्यादा पसंद है कॉमेडी?
नहीं यार देखो, मुझे एंटरटेन करना अच्छा लगता है, चाहे वो कॉमेडी में हो, एक्शन में हो, ड्रामा में हो, रोमांस में हो, किसी भी तरह हो। मैं हर एक को यही बोलता हूँ मैं एक एंटरटेनर हूँ और मुझे एंटरटेन करना अच्छा लगता है, तो वो जैसे भी हो।
आपके साथ दो खूबसूरत लड़कियां, लेडी भी है, एक्ट्रेस भी है।
जी हाँ, देखिए पूजा है जो मेरी नहीं यार, मन क्या फिसलना था। मेरे साथ एली अब्राम है, मेरे साथ पूजा है। एली मेरे ऑपोजिट हैं, पूजा मेरी फ्रेंड बनी। मेरा फेवरेट कलर यार, मैं एक्चुअली मुझे बहुत सारे कलर्स पसंद है। ब्लैक मेरा वैसे काफ़ी फेवरेट रहता है, लेकिन अगर कलर्स की बात की जाए तो मुझे रेड पसंद है, ब्लू पसंद है, ऑरेंज पसंद है। मैं बहुत कलरफुल, मेरे आप कभी भी बैग्स देखेंगे बड़े कलरफुल बैग्स होते हैं मेरे शूज़ हमेशा कलरफुल होते हैं। मैं येलो कलर के शूज़ पहनता हूँ, रेड कलर के शूज़ पहनता हूँ, तो मैं काफ़ी कलरफुल आदमी हूँ।
और जो सोशल मीडिया है पूरे यूएस
जी
एंड अक्रॉस द ग्लोब वो भी रेसिस्ट कमेंट से भरा पड़ा है कि क्यों एक अरेबियन वाले एक इंडियन ओरिजिन की लड़की जो है उसे मिस अमेरिका बनाया गया।
जी यार, मुझे लगता है इन चीज़ों में रिलीजन या किसी चीज़ को नहीं लाना चाहिए। आई थिंक ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जिस पे कोई भी पार्टिसिपेट कर सकता है और उन्होंने पार्टिसिपेट किया, अपने टैलेंट के कारण जीती हैं, तो मुझे पता नहीं क्यों ऐसे कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं यार। थैंक यू मिकी वायरस 25 अक्टूबर, डू वॉच।